Really proud of this.
Right, you got to saw off his ankles a little.
He chained us to the table.
Bad friends.
Oh, is this the meme game?
Where you can say what you feel. We play the meme game. Shit's about to get real.
All right, guys.
He just goes above and beyond every time.
Solid work,
I do.
He went all
I
out
do.
for this shot.
I do.
You know, it's,
solid.
I like to think so.
you know when they say it was made with love?
Yeah.
This was so,
I mean,
so embracing.
I even cut and paste this shit to where it goes for 20 minutes just in case this game goes longer than I needed to. So I have 21 minutes and 36 seconds of just this stupid background bullshit to go with.
Should have gone with the Axel Foley theme music.
So I guess I'm going to do this because I'm not sure. I just wanted to have some kind of game, and I thought this would be fun, a little lighthearted. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you guys a meme, and then I want just your first reaction. And obviously, the first person's fucked. It's just how it works. So we're going to keep going down the line. I'm going to start with BJ over there, Black James. And
you know, I'm cool sitting at the back of the bus, bro. You always have to go.
Well, you're up front now. You know, you're the DEI hire, by the way.
All right, man. Hey, fuck. Goddamn.
Shit.
It always comes full circle.
Hey, man. Let me get a black guy with a Trump hat in here. Let's do this.
Chris is trans, right?
Hey, well, like I said, this is a very diverse panel. I'm very
Everybody
happy.
looked at him and they're like, what the fuck?
I'm very happy with this panel. I really am. Like, you guys are fucking awesome. It's perfect. So, basically, we're going to start with that. I want to get, like, all your opinions, but the first person to answer is going to be James. We'll start with the left. And then the next meme I show is going to be Luke. And then the next meme I show is going to be Topher. And, you know, so on and so on. YDJ. So...
Put some respect on that name.
He come from
Put
the
some
street.
respect on that.
He come from the street.
All right, so here we go. First meme, I'm going to go ahead and show. I just want to get your reaction. What's your first thoughts on this when you see this, James?
No fucking shit. Decent, wise, reflective, compassionate, educated. Yeah, dude, that's not fucking transgender bullshit.
Is that where it is? Your thoughts go to transgender on that?
Is it tranny?
Immediately, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like that. That's your first thoughts when you see that.
Yep, that's that alphabet gang bullshit, bro. Like, for real. Like, I feel like I should get a trophy just for reading that bullshit.
I feel like she campaigns the same way that Target tries to sell home decorations to white chicks. It's just like, live, love, laugh.
Yeah. Hey, you know, just to defend Kamala, not that I am, but like this was not a Kamala campaign by any. This is just a meme. This is a meme that somebody made. I mean, my first thoughts are, why the fuck would this even have to be made? Really, I did. What are you trying to prove or say? Because personally, I think those are all fucking lies. Decent, wise, reflective, compassionate, educated, unifying, and entirely sane.
I thought maybe they were trying to mock her, though. The entirely sane part, it seemed like mock her.
There at the end, it got very
they call Trump crazy.
I found I found these from very democratic people that are all for Kamala. They share this shit all the time on my
That's how they're selling that bitch?
Have you ever heard of the professional management class? I mean, it's not a class in terms of like what we could talk about when we're talking about class, but the management people, that culture of people, that's what that is. That's how they think. That's how they advertise, right? So that's like something you would see passed down from like your middle managers down to your employees.
Would it be
like,
better
here's
if
what
I
we
talked
need to
about
do.
that
We need
bitch
to be
with my
efficient
pinky
and
out,
synergistic.
looking at that picture?
Was that a direct quote from her?
I don't think that she could say that clearly. So probably not.
I couldn't even think that clearly.
On a teleprompter, she's got it, but
I don't know what that was.
All right. Luke, you're up. Here we go.
Get in the box, son.
Yep, you're up
you have
here.
to pay Getty Images for
All right,
this?
Luke, first thoughts. This is a lot more simple. There's not much to read here, but
All right, that's good.
Right on, man.
I like that.
Lucky son bitch.
I know, right?
I had to sound out some shit.
What you think, Luke?
I don't know.
Let me say that
dude has the look of my 8-year-old trying to shit her pants. that's all I can.
And he smelled it. Did you see the way he looked at him? He looked like he smelled it.
Put that back up there.
I mean, yeah, dude.
Look at him. He's all like,
you know,
yeah,
he did
you
it.
know
You're
what
changing
happened.
that diaper.
He's like, come on, bro. Are you
a solid
serious
meme.
right now? He's like, dude, look at this guy. No, bro. That's all I got. That dude just shit his pants. That's what happened. He had too many chili dogs. Too many of them.
I agree with it.
He would be in that contest.
I think Vance fucked him up. I really do, and it was kind of wild because like you guys were talking about earlier. I do think Vance came overly nice, and Walz was like, "What the fuck." Really,
he was a sledgehammer up there.
Yeah, according to all the polls, he came out looking pretty sympathetic to a lot of people too. So I mean, it was a bit of a wash, but I didn't watch it, so I don't have a strong opinion.
He came across as sympathetic to me too.
Hey, could you put that picture back up there one time?
Yeah. There it is.
Okay, so just imagine him dude with like a bib. Do you remember Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then like a bib, dude, but it's like the large Marge. And then tell me he couldn't. I'm just backing up your chili dog thing.
Yeah,
just tell him Large Marge sent you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the look right there, dude. And he shit his pants, dude, with a motherfucking Large Marge bib on.
Dude,
and then he's looking at you like.
Can we just say why does
diaper.
like real though? JD Vance always looks like he's wearing what is that shit?
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
Yeah.
It
He's
looks
very
like,
sexy,
dude.
bro.
It almost
He definitely is.
Have you seen that dude without facial
Not
hair?
sexy, but wearing
That dude without
eyeliner. But I mean,
facial
Oh yeah,
hair.
dude. You just want to
Pee-wee.
stare at his eyes and just be like, "Tell me lies."
no, there's definitely eyeliner.
Don't look at him without facial hair. It's bad.
There's
That beard's
definitely
putting in a
eyeliner.
lot of work.
dude.
That man has definitely performed at a drag show at some point. in
Who's
his
the last
life.
guy before JD Vance to
Somebody loves
campaign
you a
for
lot.
the executive office like that had a beard though? How long has it been?
It's been a minute.
What?
Vance is the first guy in forever to campaign for either vice president or president with a beard.
Yeah,
Like who was the last one who did it?
it was before Jimmy Carter. So I mean, we're talking
you
at
give,
least
like
50
even further
years.
back than that, like
fuck,
not
dude.
Kennedy, not Nixon, not any
Right.
of them. I don't know.
Eisenhower.
It's been a long time though. He's bringing the beard back.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah.
That
Fucking
picture,
William
bro.
Taft or something.
That
Like,
fucking picture.
Alrighty.
It looks like they asked him what 1 + 1 was.
It was pretty bad.
All
All right, this is a
remember
good
this.
one. This is a good one for Topher here.
All right.
I'm really just going down the line, but I'm kind of glad this one came up. It just kind of works out. Topher, thoughts first thoughts here.
I mean, yeah.
Just in agreement?
Yeah, I mean that's like what, like look, log cabin Republicans are a myth. The Republicans are still pretty anti-gay in a lot of ways. They're still shitty. They still bully people. They still say this is an unnatural lifestyle and all this shit. So like, yeah,
traditionally, you're correct about Republicans, but do you want to know who the first person ever running for president that said that they were for gay marriage was? It was Trump.
no.
Yes. Obama campaigned saying he was against it.
Hillary
so did every
can't-
president before him.
Hillary by 2016 was for it too. She was against it in 2012, but no, I hear you.
You know, you're right. She might have said it the same
Yeah.
year. I don't actually earlier about it. But
Yeah, but like it was way too late on both parties. They were both.
Can I-
they were followers. They
can I
weren't
say
leaders
something
on
about
this
that
shit.
meme?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to see it again?
No.
you don't, because it's,
No,
right,
fine.
it's
Like,
right here.
look,
And there
I-
it is.
Yeah,
Like
let's see
I'm,
that.
I'm with Chris. Like I totally get the point that they're making here. That like there are probably shitty parents out there that if their kid was confused, asking some questions, saying shit like I'm gay, maybe they would like disown them and kind of push them out of their influence. Because if you look at the bottom, like where their feet are,
Yeah.
it's from red to blue. So the meaning is more like
Well, yeah, it's Republican, Democrat.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
it means.
so like
yeah.
like I can see a lot
But
of truth
now
in
the
it. But at the same
Democrats are
time,
campaigning
like,
with Dick Cheney, so like the party structure is broken. I think at this point, like when I go to like communist events, that's where I see all the gay and trans people. Like even Pride is like mostly straight tourists at this point. You know.
so you're saying everyone with a mental disorder? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, but anyway, like the thing that I would say that like about memes like that and that kind of idea is that, and I've got kids, right? And so especially if you're talking about like any kind of issue with trans stuff, and Chris already knows this, but one of my kids is like the exact age, she's autistic, to where like I swear to God, I know my little girl, if she had a friend at school that she really liked and her friend tried to convince her that there was something going on with her like that, she'd come home and start saying it. There's like a very real chance that I'll have to deal with this someday. So it's it's
Doubt.
close to home.
No, it's-
Here's the
it's-
other thing.
yeah,
Would I
kids are-
would I
it's
ever
usually
shove a
impulse.
kid out of my house or be mad at them for being gay? Absolutely not. What am I going to do? You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, I get it, but
But it still
Well, you're
shouldn't be
not a
forced.
shitty
It
parent.
shouldn't be discussed in school.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be discussed in school, and that's something that
maybe
just
like
leave the kids
okay, you know
alone.
what?
It depends
Let's
on
say
how you're
maybe
framing
like
it,
high
though.
school juniors and seniors, if you want to talk about that kind of stuff, because it's like somewhat civil rights connected, somewhat just kind of like current events, kind of like at that age. Like if you want to talk about it and have a discussion, sure. But if you want to start being like, hey, nobody tell the parents that their kid is now calling themselves a different name and thinks they're a different gender or sex or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Okay, but
And we've had that here. Like, that's somewhat close to home. I was out in Rockwood.
but okay, with that logic though, with being able to have high schoolers make that decision on if they
Well, I
want to
didn't
do
mean
section,
like, well, yeah.
you know, be gay and da 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 da.
Well, they're going to anyway, whether you allow them to or not.
Well, yeah,
by the time
okay.
they're that age.
But like with that being said, thinking that they're like a sound mind and body to be able to make decisions and do. Kamala said, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't rely on what the freshmen in college to that age demographic, the kids that still live in dorms. You can't rely on them for shit because they're stupid. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was attacking protesters. Yeah.
Man, I mean, like that
Who's
all
she saying that
sparked
about? I'm not
seriously
familiar
from a meme. You guys are on a roll. I got to tell you though.
Oh, yeah,
we're
meme
playing
game's going too long.
we're playing the meme game. I mean, it's cool. That's why I made the meme game music like
You're about
21
to run
minutes
out of
and
your
37
21-minute sample.
seconds. No, we're good.
James
We're good.
had to get on his
I mean,
soapbox and say his shit.
well, you know,
It
either
matters
way.
to me in a real deal. It's not just something I read about on the internet.
Well, we got one
Matters
last
to me,
one.
too.
We got one last one for James, which I mean, this is perfect because like, oh, I'm sorry, YDJ, and
Some goddamn respect on that name.
YDJ. We got some for YDJ over here in the house. So we got one last meme.
That was also a Stone Toss comic. He's a fucking Nazi, and he's but
There's a
it's-
guy named Whitey J that's a Nazi comic.
No,
Holy
Stone
shit.
Toss, who made that
Wow, that
comic
looks
that was
like
before,
West
but he didn't make
Oh,
that
you
comic.
found
He
the
made
meme.
he made the.
I was like, fuck, dude.
He made
What
the
am I
basis
representing?
that has been memed a million times on. So that's like a derivative meme. It's a second order
Yeah.
meme. You wouldn't understand.
You're right.
Well, we're gonna give this
Better-
last one here to
better give me an easy
Whitey
one, Joe.
J. So
Give me this
Whitey J, I'm gonna need you to look at this meme, Whitey J, and I'm gonna need your first opinion on it. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1,
Is it a
bam.
Rorschach test? Oh, this fucking meme. Jesus Christ.
What do you think about this? What are your first thoughts, bro?
First off, those people didn't pay for tickets to the game, and that's why they're outside of the fence. And so they're committing a crime, and they better not record it or try to post it online. You know, I understand the point that it's making. I also think it's a bit too reductionist. First off, let's be practical here. You don't design the fence on the outside of a baseball stadium so that people can see over it.
Right.
So again, these are freeloaders that we're talking about, and I don't know.
So we're just gonna go into that. I mean, you just
They're
kind of went
breaking the law.
kind of like realist on this post, like really went to the actual.
So what it looks like to me is it looks like, go back to it.
This is what I said.
Yeah,
This
okay.
man can't
All right.
interpret a meme.
Look at
It's
the reality.
It's
one.
hopeless.
You know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing the guy that worked his ass off and bought the most fucking crates and brought them is doing the best. And that lazy little shit down on the right worked 10 hours this week and has 1 crate, so they don't get to watch the baseball game.
Motherfucker don't even have a crate.
And the liberation,
Right.
Yeah, what about the guy? What about the guy in the hole, man? The guy was in the fucking hole. What happened to him?
The
Who dug the
liberation
hole?
one is even more ridiculous. The liberation
Somebody
one
pushed
has
him into
3
a hole.
people in the outfield, like obstructing play. That's not liberation. That's chaos.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
That's like
Oh,
them
fuck
soccer
yeah.
games, dude. You ever see
Terrible
them
meme.
shits?
Memes are about communicating abstract ideas, right?
Okay.
Obstructing play. That's fucked up.
Like people say the same thing about art.
I mean, he nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all I got on that meme. Anyway.
I mean, I gotta say, dude, it was a really simple view on it, but I mean, the simplest view sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it makes the most sense.
man, he just went for it. He just said, fire the torpedoes, bro.
That's fucking great.